New at 6, dueling news conferences today between Governor Katie Hobbs and the most conservative wing of the Republican Party, each side touting their biggest victory in the state budget. Governor Katie Hobbs signed the $17 billion bipartisan plan that puts a heavy emphasis on affordable housing, among other priorities.
Team 12's Joe Dana has more on all that new money and a tax credit for families that Republicans are promoting.
Enacting the budget and getting the money where it needs to go as efficiently as possible is top priority when the new budget kicks in this summer. But also important, selling the message of the budget. Politicians are working to convince us, Arizonans, that they made the right decisions. How to spend a surplus of $2.5 billion. That was the question facing the governor and lawmakers when they agreed on a budget late last week.
We're celebrating a tremendous victory today.
Joined by housing advocates Monday, Governor Hobbs touted a $150 million boost to the Housing Trust Fund, the largest ever amount deposited.
These funds will be used to finance additional affordable housing projects, prevent evictions, and develop new shelter facilities.
Hobbs also securing $320 million in new money for schools and $60 million to address homelessness. Meanwhile, the state's Republican Freedom Caucus boasting Monday about using their influence to give money back to Arizonans, $260 million in tax rebates to many families with children.
We're here to talk about the incredible impact that these checks will have on Arizona families come November.
Qualifying families will receive $250 per dependent and $100 for every dependent 17 years old and older. Families not qualifying for the rebate would include low-income households and households that already received breaks for donating to certain charities in recent years.
These checks, while it's not life-changing money, unfortunately, it is our prayer that they will provide meaningful relief to Arizona families.
The bipartisan deal also includes freeway infrastructure, investments in rural communities, and expanding kids' health insurance.
I hope that this is just the start of increasing access to health care for Arizona families.
Hobbs did not deliver on requests from the Attorney General's office for more funds to fight consumer fraud and drug crimes, and did not get limits on the Universal School Voucher Program, something she previously vowed to stop.
I know not everyone got what they wanted, including me, but I am grateful to the legislative leaders who were able to put their differences aside and support a bipartisan deal.
In Phoenix, Joe Dana, 12 News.
All right, Joe, thank you.